Apa khabar from Malaysia? Hi. Today I'll be talking about pen which is featured in this book by Andreas Lambrou. I hope I didn't butcher the name. Fountain Pens of United States of America and United Kingdom. This pen can be found in page 119 to 20th page of the book. And without further ado, here's the pen that I'm going to talk about today. This is the Sheaffer Valiant. It doesn't say much about the pen, though there is a picture of the pen in the book. Those of you who thought that, vacuum filled pen is a creation of recent times will be surprised to know that this pen has a vacuum filled system and was already around in the 1930s. The length of this pen, I would say, is about 6 inches. Yeah, it's about that, and capped it would come up to slightly above 6 inches. So this is a very nice pen. It comes with the Triumph nib. Hope you can see that. Triumph nib is where the nib goes somewhat like this and sort of up, goes straight and goes slightly up, and it is a very nice nib to write with. There's a slight story behind this pen, wherein initially when I bought this pen, I bought it on eBay. The person selling it actually sold it as Sheaffer Balance. I was sort of I didn't have much experience with Sheaffer then, so when I got it, I felt why is my Balance oversized so small? And it does have a white dot at the end there. White dot at the end. So it is a lifetime nib, and when I got it, the seal at the back of the vacuum is also it wasn't working correctly and it was coming out. So I had to bring this to be repaired, and it cost me slightly about 20 USD to be repaired. But once I repaired it and I found out what model it was, of course I emailed back the guy telling him it was actually the Valiant model instead of Balance, and I think I made a good decision by not sending it back. I was like halfway deciding whether I should send this back, and I was just lazy, so I didn't send it back. It has a very clear imprint here, and it is a very nice pen to write with. It doesn't have much in terms of line variation. It's a pretty hard nib. It's a pretty stiff nib, but writing with it is just great. And it is one of those pens which I feel, if you can find this, I got this at about 34 USD, which I think now, after writing with this for some time, is a bargain. You can see more of the beautiful pattern that this pen has in the close-up, and I hope that it can really capture the beauty of this pen. Those of you who like the tortoise shell kind of pattern on the Pelican will really like this. It's somewhat reminiscent of that, and the cap for my pen is almost perfect. It has just a few barely noticeable dings, and the clip is still working perfectly. So yeah, I'll be talking more about this pen, and I feel that getting a pen like this would give you as much pleasure for me as maybe getting like a PFM, although I still prefer PFM in terms of its girth. But this is I would say give PFM a run for its money, and it's really beautiful. See you guys see you guys later in the follow-up close-up of this pen, and until the next time we see each other again, selamat menulis. This is the close-up session for the Sheaffer Valiant model. I really hope that you know, the camera can capture the pattern on this pen really well, because it is a beautiful pattern. This is beautiful nib. If you guys have heard about the fame of the nib of the Triumph nib, this is it. And this is a vacuum filled pen. This actually opens up at the back here, and it's full of ink now, so I'm not going to hump it, but I'll just pull out a bit here so that you guys can have a look. See, so this works the same like how your TWSBI and your Pilot Custom 823 works, is a vacuum pen. So initially when I got this part at the back here came out, and the cap wasn't screwed on well, so I brought this to KSQ to be repaired, and after repairing, it's been working well. And in less words, I just love this pen. The threads here doesn't cut the skin at all. In fact, it's when I hold it like this, I just wish more modern pens were made this way. I usually use this guy capped or not capped, it feels great in the hand. The size of this is just nice, and the clip here is just something so beautiful about this cap, and I think it deserves like a close-up view of it. It's just so well made. My initial disappointment turned out to be a great find, I guess, you know. And take a look. This bullet-like shape, and this clip. The pattern here looks almost like the Pelican tortoise pattern. So, you know, without further ado, let's do some writing. Okay, review of the Sheaffer Valiant Vac Filler. The pen, the ink being used here is Pelican blue. It's not really Pelican. I say Pelican because this is actually the ink here is actually, what is that? It escapes my mind now. Anyway, it's actually Pelican blue, and as you can see, there's not much line variation to shout about, but it's a medium. The nib has medium wetness, but like I said, it has a Triumph nib, and you have to write with the Triumph nib in order to know what it's about. She sells seashells by the seashore. You know what? If people tell you about the Triumph nib, do yourself a favor. Go and get yourself a Sheaffer pen with a Triumph nib and write with it. You won't know what you're missing until you used it. As cliche as that sounds, it's true. It's just a feel of this great nib that I think escapes normal words. It cannot be described. So do yourself a favor, get yourself a pen with a Triumph nib and try it out. For me, there's very little negatives about this pen. Maybe a couple of things is that one thing is that you can't really cap it. It tends to fall off, and I'm not really confident capping it. So most of the time, I prefer to use my pen's cap. For this particular pen, I can't do that. Maybe if the girth was the width of this was slightly bigger, it would fit my hand better. But I have very little complaints. This is one of my daily writers, and I really enjoy this pen. So yeah, I give a thumbs up to this pen, and I wish that more modern pens were made like this. Yeah, so thumbs up to the Sheaffer Valiant, and until the next time, selamat menulis, and hope you have a great Chinese New Year. Bye.